On October 2, 1888, workers building London's new police headquarters opened a vault and found a parcel with a woman's torso inside.
The vault sat under what would become New Scotland Yard on the Victoria Embankment, a macabre discovery at the future heart of British policing.
The bundle had been carried in after the vault was last checked on 29 September, suggesting a bold, recent drop.
Wrapped in cloth, possibly a black petticoat and tied with string, the torso was carefully packaged, not hastily dumped.
Police surgeon Dr. Thomas Bond examined the remains and immediately connected them to another grisly find in London.
3 weeks earlier, on 11 September 1888, a right arm and shoulder had been found on the muddy shore of the Thames at Pimlico.
At first, some suspected a medical student prank, but Dr. Bond later matched this limb to the Whitehall torso.
This wasn't an isolated horror. London was in the middle of the Thames Torso series, dismemberment murders distinct from but concurrent with the Ripper killings.
From the beginning, investigators suspected expertise, clean cuts, joints disarticulated, and body parts dispersed to mislead.
On 17 October 1888, reporter Jasper Waring used a Spitzbergen dog near the site and located a buried left leg cut above the knee.
The head and the remaining limbs were never found. Whoever the victim was, she remained faceless in the record.
Medical notes suggested a large, well-nourished woman, likely not a domestic servant, and possibly with no history of childbirth. Evidence of pleurisy in the left lung and careful disarticulation hinted at a killer with method and time.
Dismemberment appeared to be post-mortem, with joints separated rather than bones crudely hacked, anatomical knowledge likely involved.
The torso was placed in a new, little-used vault, access simple, discovery unlikely for days, suggesting offender familiarity with the site.
Disposal pattern matched the broader Thames series, parts distributed at multiple locations and intervals to frustrate identification.
Despite comparisons, most historians separate the torso killer from Jack the Ripper. Victim types and mutilation signatures differ.
Police explored medical schools, river lightermen, knackers' yards, and abattoirs, anywhere cutting skills and privacy overlapped, but no charge stuck.
The site timing after 29 September implied someone watched the works, exploiting a window when the vault stood unlocked and quiet.
Some press linked the Whitehall Mystery to the Ripper scare, same autumn, same police district, but the evidence trail never crossed.
Without the head, identification was impossible. No missing person match closed the circle.
Whitehall 1888 sits among 4 canonical Thames Torso cases: Raynham 1887, Whitehall 1888, Elizabeth Jackson 1889, and Pinchin Street 1889.
The series shows planning, abduct, kill elsewhere, dismember with skill and scatter parts, often near water or transport. In September 1889, the Pinchin Street torso turned up under a railway arch in Whitechapel, again headless, again staged.
Most scholars view the torso killer as distinct from the Ripper, representing another predator preying on London's vulnerabilities. Use the dates to anchor tension: 11 September, arm; 2 October, torso; 17 October, leg. The killer moving pieces across a living city. Lean into place, New Scotland Yard being built above a crime it couldn't solve. Irony your viewers won't forget.
Make your thesis clear. The Whitehall Mystery is a Thames Torso case, not a Ripper murder. Same era, different signature.
Close on humility. Without the head, the victim remains anonymous. The most human part of this case is the unanswered question of who she was.